Yo, Money Blue Gaming here. What's up, guys? This is my first video, for real. And today I'm gonna be showing you first-time Switch players. This is my first time playing. I have played before, but this is the first time. So we're gonna begin into my settings, the most recommended settings for a Switch. So we're gonna go over to settings. Okay, and then we're gonna start off with graphics. Right now I have brightness all the way up. Have that at 1. Have this at tri-taupe, have it all the way at 10. It just makes the game look more OG and better graphics. Power saving off, performance stats disabled for less delay. Coming over here, I just have music at 0, 50% for sound effects, 50% for those two. Visual sound effects, this is important that you want to have on. If you don't have this on, you won't see the footsteps. License audio on mute as I stream. Coming over to voice chat. Obviously have that on, whatever. Coming over to game. I have 41 ping for my MS auto. You want to have that on auto so it does closest region for your matchmaking. Coming over to toggle sprint, I have that on. Auto open doors on. This is important, so if you're editing and you accidentally do a door, which if you're trying to edit quick, it will automatically open it. You can continue, it won't stop you. Also, when you're running through doors, it also lets less strain on your fingers. Coming on to mantle, you want to hold down jump. Hold jump is so you can mantle, so if I hold down B, which is my jump button, which I may get on my regular keybinds later, I just mantle. And then the hurdle, I just press jump and then I'm able to come through. Coming over to combat, hold swap pickup. This gets annoying, so I'm gonna have this off. It's up to you though. It makes it to where right here, if enabled, current weapon can be swapped with pickup on the grounding by holding use. Now this gets annoying because if you're trying to pick up weapons and so you can have a full inventory of your desired weapons, it's not the best because it'll just keep picking up the thing, so it just keeps switching out weapons. It just gets annoying, and I'm pretty sure it adds delay. Toggle targeting, I have this off. It's because it's just I don't really do toggle targeting. Mark danger when targeting, yes, you want that. And then yeah, so you can, if you're playing squads or with your friends, you can have a target. Auto pick up weapons, I don't have this on as it would get annoying. Auto pick up weapons so I can pick up my desired weapons. Preferred item slots, you can do whatever, but mine is SMG, shotgun, SAR rifle, and then these two, which I can switch out for mobility or heals. Now going back all the way down. Auto sort consumables to the right. It really helps out if you have your weapons to the left, as it will automatically put your consumables to the right on your inventory. Now coming over to building, I have reset building choice off, so I can have less delay, and so I don't need to. It's so I can edit quicker. Turbo building, if you're a fast builder, you would want this on so you can build faster. If you have this off, you won't be able to build as fast, and you'll be able to, if you want the OG feel, I would recommend that. Coming down to editing, simple edit is off. I don't use simple edit, but if you're a new beginner, simple edit will be good for you. Coming down to disable pre-edit option, I disable this, turn it off, but you can turn it on. I would, because if you don't want to pre-edit unless you're doing sky bases or stuff, but it's up to you. Coming down to auto confirm edits, I just do both, so auto confirms for both, so I can finish and edit quicker. This I have off because it gets annoying, but if you're a new player, it's good for your tips. Extra game options, I just have these on, this on, and then coming into the FOV, field of view. Now the minimum, you want this to the max, 75 degrees, so you can get the best view of your game, especially if you're on PlayStation or Xbox, like that. But this is good also, so I can see everything since it's a smaller screen. Coming on to the maximum, also coming over here on automatically. Over here, this is just activate sleep mode after the amount of time you desire. So if you're not playing for that amount of time, you'll just go to sleep mode. I never mess with that. Rocket Racing, I don't have any of that. Festival, I don't have any of that. So let's go over to Game UI. Come over here, I have reticle on. If you have a custom crosshair, then you can have that off. It'll help. But I have it on because I don't have custom crosshair. Okay, for the damage numbers, I have it on list for the classic, and so I can see what damage I've hit him for a list. But the best is this, which is the newer option. It just adds up everything, so it shows you the most damage. So that is a good one if you were gonna do that. Reticle damage feedback. I have hit and icon, so when you shoot, it does the damage report plus the icon like shield. It will show the shield symbol. Damage number scale, I have it on full, 125% the max, so I can see the exact amount I have hit him. HUD scale, people do 70%, but I tried that and it's really small for a Switch, so I have it on 90%. If you're playing Switch on the go, it is good for 90%, but if you're on a TV, it is good for 70%, 70 to 73 to 72. Coming over here, show spectator count, I have it on. If you have it off, you won't be able to see the amount of people spectating you. I just mess with this. Didn't mess with that. Obviously, you want these on, or it won't show your health and stuff. I just have these on. That, and rock racing. Gyro options. You wouldn't want to do this. It's where you can aim moving your thing. It's very inconvenient, but if you do like a fun experience, you can try it. But none of these, flick stick, none of these are changed. Flick stick is where if you move this, it immediately turns that way instead of the smoother option, which is what I would do. Coming over to Joy-Con for the input, I just have these on default. Coming down to this edit whole time, I have it on the lowest setting so I can edit the quickest. And then simple edit, don't mess with that. Slide whole time, I think it's default, I'm pretty sure. If not, it's 0.150. Keep that pitch. If you have those, it will look weird. Coming over to reset camera time, and then I don't think I mess with that. Vibration feature, I would have it off, which I'm gonna turn it off right now. I forgot to turn it off. But if you have it on, it just vibrates, and it's just for PlayStation. It'll be funner because it's not as violent as a Switch. So I'd recommend to have it off so you don't get distracted. Quick weapon, I just have. Didn't mess with these, but you can change those if you want. It just does your quick weapon. I think off when you go for building and from your pickaxe. So like your priority weapon. Look sensitivity. My look sensitivity is fast. And my aim sensitivity is normal plus plus. You don't want it too fast because it will go crazy, especially if you're first time playing. It is what you want, the best aim. But more of the time you play, it will be a lot better. And then coming down to this, the build mode sensitivity, I have it on 0.6. And then the edit mode sensitivity multiplier, I have it on 2.1. First person, I never messed with that, so that's gonna be the same. I didn't really mess with that. I mean, if you want, coming back down, if you want advanced options like these, I just have it on 16%. You could do it on 13, that is really good. Let me turn those on so I can demonstrate. Also, I'm gonna do some gameplay. But turning boost, don't mess with that. And then these, I have this on 16%. I'm pretty sure this is default. I'm not too sure though. This on 16%, and then these on 0%. These are just the same. going over to here, you want you don't want linear, because then it'll like it's just you want the less delay if you have not the best internet. But if you do have the best internet, it also you want the less delay. So or it goes hand in hand. So you want it on exponential, so it's just not as laggy, and your look input. So when you curve over, it's more of a quicker way of going over here. This is on 100%. I don't mess with these. Your aim assist, you want the best if you're just not playing first time playing. And then controller left stick dead zone. I have it on 13%. Never had if you have it on 13%, if you're on controller instead of switch you do get stick drift pretty over time. So 13% is probably the best option for you if you have stick drift for any console. Coming down to my controller mapping, I'm just gonna go through it slowly so you can just look at all my settings. Okay, there's my settings. That's what you want for. I just have it on default because I don't have anything tweaked up. I might do a video on that later when I do finally have it changed. But I just have it on Builder Pro. But if you do want to change it, it's up to you, which you're liking. Just be careful with what you do because you don't want to mess anything up or you have to redo your whole thing. Guys, so I'm going to show you some gameplay. As you've seen, you probably recognize this aim trainer, but here's the sensitivity. It's really good. It's slow, but if you're aiming, it's pretty fast. But it's up to you what you like. You can obviously tweak stuff while you're inside this. It's a pretty fun game. You should try it out. Map codes on the top. No advertisement. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but go ahead and check them out. Map codes on the top. Let's try this again. Now I'm just. There we go. You gotta get in the groove. Now it also depends on your internet too. Delay. Always your ping and your internet. So always make sure if you're gonna become pro and have good. Yeah, make sure to have good internet. There we go. I just got in the groove. There we go. You just gotta have practice, and then you'll get a lot better over time. So let's just do some free build. So personally, I like brick. I can crank some 90s. Okay, you can tell that I'm okay, but pretty good. So let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. So let's go over to aiming. Pretty good aiming. Missed that. Pretty good. The settings is very nice. You definitely will get used to it quick with the settings. So go ahead and do my settings. Personally, it's really good. Oh, he's running away. Let's go back to the lobby. Alright guys, back in the lobby. Those are the settings I'd recommend for you if you're a first time Switch player. If you'd like to add my Epic, you can. There's my username right there. And that's my PlayStation username and my Epic display name. And then Moneybull Gaming as my Twitch. So next time I go streaming, you'll see me. But that's it for you guys. Thank you for watching Money Gaming, and catch you later.